Peanut and Coco, the Cone of Shame. It was a bright, sunny morning, and Peanut and Coco were wagging their fluffy tails with excitement. Today, Phillip and Louise were taking them to visit Grandma and Grandpa. They all climbed into the car. Phillip sat in the back with Coco, while Louise helped Peanut settle on a blanket. Coco yawned and snuggled into Phillip's lap. Road trips are the best. Wake me when we're there, Coco said. Peanut groaned and said, "Oh dear, I don't feel so good." Peanut's tummy rolled and tumbled. He got carsick, poor pup. Meanwhile, Coco slept lazily, dreaming of chasing butterflies. Halfway there, they stopped at Alzu, a magical rest stop where animals roam. Louise pointed and said, "Look, Peanut, look, Coco, sable antelope." Grinning Phillip said, "And over there, eland and rhinos. Wow." They spotted buffalo, ostriches, antelope, and even zebras trotting gracefully in the grass. Peanut perked up a little. "Wow, I think my tummy feels better now." "This is amazing." Coco sleepily opening one eye and said, "Zebras? Really? Wake me when Grandma's cookies are ready." At last, they arrived at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Peanut's tail wagged furiously, and Coco barked with excitement. Peanut exclaimed, "Come on, Coco, let's explore." Back at their own home, there were heavy wooden fences that kept the pups safe inside. But at Grandma and Grandpa's, oh dear, the fences had little gaps, and Coco loved to squeeze through them. Every time Grandpa fixed the fence, Coco found another way out. Grandpa huffed and said, "There, that should do it." But moments later, Coco cheerfully whispered, "Adventure time." Coco sneakily squeezed through a teeny tiny gap in the fence. Off he went, exploring the neighbor's trees, sticking his tongue out for dogs further down the street, and sniffing flowers a block from Grandma's house. Each time, Phillip and Louise's mom had to run after him. Out of breath, Mom yelled, "Coco, come back here, you naughty little puffball." One afternoon, after Coco escaped yet again, everyone sat down, exhausted. Louise worriedly said, "What if Coco gets lost one day?" Phillip, serious. "Or hurt." Phillip worried. That's when Mom had a bright idea. Mom smiled and said, "I know just what to do, the cone of shame." Soon, Coco wore a big, soft cone around his neck. Indignantly, Coco said, "What is this, a satellite dish?" Peanut giggled. "You look like a lamp." But you know what? It worked. Coco couldn't squeeze through the fence anymore. At first, Coco pouted, but then he realized something important. Coco thoughtful said, Maybe fences are there to keep me safe, not just to stop my fun." Peanut nodded and said, "Exactly, little brother. Sometimes rules are really just love in disguise." And from that day on, Coco wore his cone proudly whenever they visited Grandma and Grandpa. He still had adventures, but safe ones, with Peanut, Phillip, Louise, and their family always nearby. So, Peanut and Coco learned that exploring is fun, but being safe with family is even better. Moral of the story: rules aren't meant to spoil the fun. They're meant to keep us safe, so we can enjoy adventures for many, many days to come. The end.